What's good, everyone? Welcome back to Level 11 Live. This is part 1 of the Resident Evil Remake. Not Resident Evil Requiem. No, sirree. We are a long way away from Requiem, unfortunately. Pretty naive of me to have once thought that I would be ready to play it at launch. I was mistaken. Man, I went live right when Luke Stevens did. At launch. I was mistaken. Oh, whoops. Okay, whoa, hey. Let me drive here. Option. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, hold on. Change aim. What does change aim mean? You know, I don't know if I should mess with any of that. Oh. No, we're not doing monaural. We're doing stereo, I guess. Okay, new game. But it seems a little quiet, so I'm going to turn the volume up. Hey, stop that. Stop that. Let me go.
Resident Evil.
Okay. Which best describes your opinion about games? Mountain climbing. Beyond the hardships lies accomplishment. Or 2. Hiking. The destination can be reached rather comfortably. We're doing hiking. Character select. Chris Redfield or Jill Valentine. So this is Chris Redfield before he had the massive guns that he has in Resident Evil 5, where he's able to punch a boulder into submission. Obviously, we gotta go Chris Redfield, man. Come on. Is there a different campaign for each of them? I don't understand. I don't know how this works. But whatever.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone, situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we are searching for the helicopter of our compatriots, Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of their mission.
Found it yet?
No, not yet, Brad. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. The Bravo Team was sent in to investigate, but we lost contact.
Look, Chris.
Bravo Team's helicopter was a derelict. Save for the remaining body of Kevin. We continued our search for the other members, and it turned into a nightmare.
Oh no.
Come on! Hey, Brad! Where the hell's he going? Chris, this way. Damn it! Make for that mansion!
Enter the survival horror. Ooh.
There are only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Jill, and myself. We don't know where Barry is.
Is everyone all right?
Barry. Where's Barry?
He's...
No. What was that?
I'll go and check it out.
all right. Jill and I will stay and secure this area.
Chris? Take care.
Yeah.
Okay, well. Will you take the ink ribbon? Yes, I will. I only have a knife. Nope. No, we are not going to save right now. Feels a little wasteful to do that. Will you take the emblem? Okay. Let me just check the rest of the room, see if there's any ammo or anything like that. Okay, so that clock looks a little funky. A little bit like a funky monkey. Extinct Opinion says they should have used the original voice acting in this. Ever played it? So, I played the original a long time ago, like 10 years ago, give or take, but I didn't get very far in it. Never beat it. And I decided, you know, I want to play through all the mainline games and Code Veronica before I play Requiem, at least the ones that I haven't played, but I'm willing to play the remakes instead of the originals for anything that has a remake. So I live streamed Resident Evil 0 a couple months ago. You can check that out if you like. I am doing the remake right now. I already played the 2 remake back in the day, so I'm skipping that one, but I'll live stream the remake for 3. I'm skipping 4, 5, and 6 because I've already beaten those, and I'll live stream 7, 8, and 9. Oh, and Code Veronica, all here on the channel, so I am looking forward to it. I do like the games that I've played through in the series, but I do want to play all of them before I play Requiem, which I've been hearing really good things about. When the two have run each other through, the path to your destiny will open. Ominous. Okay, let's go through this door. Now my question is, I chose Chris Redfield to play as initially. Do I have a different campaign for each of the characters? Like, is there a campaign for Chris and for Jill, or is it basically the same whoever you choose? This clip right here, this shot is iconic. Get off me! Ah! No! Alright, so I'm gonna back up, and maybe then I'll have a better... Okay. Oh god. Oh my. Okay. This is not going well. I'm in caution territory. Is there like a gun here? Ah! Better report back to Wesker. Alright, well, yeah, I guess, I don't want to lose too much health, so... It's locked from the other side. Was this the door that I went through? I think so. I hope so. I'm already in need of a green herb. But to be fair, I only started with this stinking knife. I mean, if you look at it, that looks like a pretty big knife. I've got a knife that big.
Wesker? Jill?
Where did they go?
Where did they go?
Well, Requiem or any other game in that matter will not be having as golden of voice acting as original Resident Evil 1. I think it has actually won some award for worst voice acting. Gee, you were almost a Jill sandwich. I do know that one. And I do believe you when you say that it might have some of the worst voice acting. It makes sense. You know. Great game, though. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. And I'm sure it is. But I'm okay with just playing the remake. I'm a little biased, because I love me the GameCube. My first console was the Nintendo Entertainment System, but I had a Nintendo 64, I had a GameCube. I love the GameCube. GameCube's my favorite system, for sure, so when I was kind of looking at stuff to play when I saw that they had a remake for it on GameCube, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Because they put, like, a lot of the Resident Evil games on here. And I am playing them all through Dolphin. I could play... I have a Nintendo Wii hooked up behind me, but I prefer having it just on an emulator because I have the headset, I can still use a GameCube controller, all that. I don't want to have to use my laptop and the capture card because the audio on my end for like a microphone would not be as good. Will you take the dagger? I guess. GameCube was so much better compared to PS1. I agree, GameCube was the shit. Yes, sir! You already know. Now, hold on. Did I unequip that knife when I did that? Where'd the dagger go? There it is. Caution. Okay. Locked. Emblem of a sword is carved into the lock. Okay. Alright, so if I check the map, that door up here should be locked. Let's confirm that just in case. Emblem of a helmet. By the way, hold on a sec. Examine. Okay, it's like it's galled all around the outer edges due to frequent fitting. Looks like it's got a caduceus. Have you played Resident Evil 0? Yes, I did play that through, and I beat it here on my YouTube channel. I live streamed it a couple months ago. It was good. It's a little dated, but I mean it's no more dated than this is, like this remake specifically. You know, it's got the fixed camera angles, the 3-level aiming where you can fire straight forward, down, or up 45 degrees. So it's not over the shoulder like Resident Evil it's not over the shoulder like Resident Evil 4 or any of the entries after that. But it was still a really good game. Well, hold on. Maybe let's check the front door. Just see if there's anything out there that I can like explore. Get off me! Get off me! I mean, I don't know what I expected. I only have 3 more pistol shots left. Okay, so, I mean, I should have seen that coming, but guess I just wanted to know for sure. What the hell is this? Okay, so what's out here? Classic. Original only HD cutscenes. Yeah, it was a classic for sure. Now, to be honest, from the looks of it, I'm almost under the impression that Zero might have come out after this remake. Just because I think the remake, or excuse me, I think Zero's backgrounds had a little bit more of a crispness to them image-wise than this game's seemed to so far. Like, these look a little bit more low resolution than Resident Evil Zero's levels seemed to. From what I remember anyway, I'm not positive, but from what I'm seeing, that's what it looks like for me. Okay, well, I'm not in good shape, you guys. I'm in danger, I'm low on ammo, and I don't know where to go. Locked. Emblem of a sword. Locked. Emblem of armor. Did it say emblem of N armor? Yes, it did. Okay. Now this. Okay, yeah, you can't make anything out of through the darkness and fog. Locked from the other side. Okay, here we go. Give it a moment. I knew it! Well, I could really use a green herb and some ammo. I'm quite sure Zero was GameCube exclusive originally. Might be wrong, but this remake was definitely released after Zero. I see, I see. Okay. Yeah, I do think Zero was a GameCube exclusive. I do think you're absolutely correct about that. However, aside from the graphical fidelity, I'm like from a historical slash business perspective, like just in my opinion, I would think that like the pattern resembles woman. That you would like, if you were Capcom, you would naturally think, hey, let's do a remake of Resident Evil on the GameCube, and then the following progression or the train of thought would be, hey, we have all these assets for that we already have because we made the remake, let's make a prequel to it now. But it's entirely possible that would not be the case. Yes, I will take the dagger. I was about to say something that I am not going to say on a live stream. Then again, nah. I've been getting a lot of subscribers lately, so if I do get monetized, I don't want to jeopardize that. You know what? I don't think I went down these stairs. Wonder what's on the other side of this door. Okay, so let's see. I guess I could go this way. Excuse me. Honestly, I don't want to save because I am not doing so hot. If I die, I die. Actually, now that I think about it, one thing that could support your argument is the accessibility level of this game versus Zero, because I don't remember having this much trouble starting off with Zero. Oh, great. Time to run. Oh, God. Oh, my. Okay. Is he around this corner? No, this one's actually dead. Oh, that one's not even a zombie. Oh, I can go this way. Good. Okay. At least there's that. I need ammo. Like, real bad. For a moment, I thought that was a cutscene. Is that a green herb? It looks like a green herb. It's 2 green herbs. Will you take it? Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Fine. Hooray. Now I just need ammunition. I just know that zombie's gonna come to life at some point. Yeah, so it would stand to reason that if this had come out before Zero, it could make sense because I could see this coming out and then Capcom getting a lot of feedback where like, hey, it's a little tough. Maybe keep that in mind when you're making your next Resident Evil game. And I could see them having gotten that feedback and doing so for Resident Evil Zero because I do not think Zero was this tough starting out. I could be wrong, but I do think that was the case. Oh my god. I'm just gonna walk on by you. Just mosey on through until I find some handgun ammo. Ooh. I think I know what that could be used for. Will you take the golden arrow? I sure will. That looks like ammo. You can't carry any more items. Okay. Can I... Hold on a sec. It's not necessary to use this now. Well, I just want to leave it. And see, that's what I'm talking about. The whole ammo conservation thing, or the weapon or item conservation thing. Like, I could drop items in Zero, and I can't do that here, which is interesting. So, if I want this ammo, I have to use this herb even though I'm already at full health. And I want the ammo, so I'm gonna do it. Will you take the handgun magazine? Of course I will. Okay. Well, that was a waste of herb, unfortunately. Sad. Alright, let's check the map. Oh, these are both locked. Okay. Let's confirm that. I unlocked it. I'm starting to agree with you. Yeah. Let's see. And I'm not gonna Google it. Yeah, you know, it's... Either way, they're both good games. They're both a little old school for sure, but yeah, I guess technically on the internet, if a game or a game console has reached the age of 20 years old, it's considered retro. So, I mean, if, you know, if a game like Gears of War or Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion is considered retro, then Resident Evil Remake sure as shit is considered retro. Right, so I'm pretty sure I can go through this door. Oh, I've already been here. Can I jump down? No. I'm okay with that. Okay. I think this was the door that took me to the grave that had, like, the arrow. And that's where I want to go right now. Yeah. Yeah, I think this was the way. Wait, hold on. I didn't even read that. What did it say? It said it won't fit in the indentation as is. Okay, so what if I examine it? I can zoom in. I can hit check. The arrowhead looks like it can be removed. Arrowhead. It is made from peridot, sometimes referred to as a poor man's emerald. Okay, cool. Alright, here we go. Okay, well, I have opened my first lock. Well, technically second. Before I have to go to sleep, I have to ask something. This has nothing to do with anything, but did you ever play the Die Hard trilogy game? If you're not familiar with it, you should check it out. Speaking of retro. So, actually, no, I didn't even know they did Die Hard video games. I'll have to look into those, so let me see. I'm going to write that down really quick on my phone here. Because if they did them, I bet I could... I have a bunch of emulators on this computer. I bet I could find the ROMs for those pretty quickly. So Miriant, the ROM file sharing website, is getting shut down in about a month. So anyone who wants to emulate games, one of the biggest websites for ROMs is going down pretty soon. So get while the getting's good, right? So I appreciate the recommendation. What's going on here? But hey, anyway, Extinct Opinion, thank you for stopping by and hanging out. It's one game with 3 games in it. Oh, okay, got you. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. If I were to guess, I would imagine it was on the original Xbox. It just kind of sounds like that's what it would be, but I don't know. Either way, I mean, I've got RetroArch, I've got Xenia, Zemu, PCSX2, obviously Dolphin. I'm running Dolphin right now. What's the name of the Dreamcast? Redream. I've got Duck Station. Retro Video Game says, yo! Yo, 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 yo! What's going on, bro? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. And also, thank you, Extinct Opinion, for stopping by and saying hi. I don't know if I've ever had you on the channel before, but hope you have a good rest of your night and sleep well. The book is in... A book is fitted perfectly in the indentation. Will you take the Book of Curse? And it says, Writing of the Next World. Spooky. Spoopy doopy. Stone statue with a hole where the mouth should be. Eyes, nose, and mouth. Nose and mouth. I wonder what the significance of that is. Alright, so... Well, hold on a sec. Let's examine this book. There's a key embedded on the back cover. Will you remove it? Yes. You got the mansion key. When all 4 fall into place. When they fall into place. Alright, let's look at files really quick. Speak, smell, see, and then all of the above. I'm just in case you have to examine them in that order, I'm going to do that really quick. Okay, it doesn't seem like that's what I had to do. Fine, fine, fine. Not that I'm super eager to meet whoever's inside that coffin. This is a sketch room. I would not want to be in here in real life. No, sir. Okay, well, I did get the mansion key. I've got the mansion key, I have ammunition once again, and I am at full health. And I have room to pick up another herb should I find one. And I've got a dagger. I think I'm in a spot where I feel comfortable saving now, so that's good. Did you finish Donkey Kong yesterday? Yes! Yes, I did. Now, to be fair, I was using the rewind feature that they have for Nintendo Switch Online, so I can't say that I, like, legitimately beat it, which is the case for all three. I used the rewind feature for all three Donkey Kong Country games. So, you know, I just kind of wanted to get through them more than anything else. Mostly because I want to play Donkey Kong Country Returns and Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Those are the ones that I'm really, like, interested in. I gotta think this through. What am I actually... I know, doesn't matter. We play to enjoy. Yeah, exactly, exactly. That's how I feel. Just to kind of see what it's all about, you know? At this stage of our life. Exactly. Dude, we're too old to fucking worry about, like, you know, being tryhards here, you know? Alright. Well, let's walk over him. He might just get back up, so I want to be ready for that. There he is. Oh, there goes his head. Okay. I don't think he's getting back up from that. Okay, so we got an elevator here, and we got a door there. Oh, we've got more hallway. Hold on, I gotta check the map now. Alright, so I think the door is locked, but I'll check it anyway just in case. It's locked. An emblem of an armor. Oh, these rough translations, they're the best. Oh, we're going down. Ooh, yeesh. You used the mansion key. I totally forgot to use the typewriter. Is that an ice pick? Used to really get anxious with video games when I was young. Yeah, I know what you mean. I did too. Oh god, oh god, no! No! What is about to happen? I'm getting anxious right now! Okay, it's just a zombie. Well, two zombies. He's probably gonna get back up from that, but I spy with my little eye handgun ammo! Will you take the handgun magazine? I sure will! Will you take the dagger? I sure will! Okay, he's bleeding out. That means he ain't getting back up. Same with him. Okay, cool. Good. Alright, I got 3 shots left before I reload. What's this? You can't carry any more items. True. I'll be back for you. I do want to use the typewriter. I'm willing to spend an ink ribbon to save right now. 18 shots, full health, 2 keys, because I have the mansion key and that teeny tiny key. Now, I think this is the door I want. 3! Pick number 3, my lord! How many controllers have you smashed as a kid? Over 10 or under 10? I am not sure, to be honest. Probably over or around there. I'm trying to think. If I'm being honest, I can only remember one. I can only remember one. And I don't think I was, like, technically a kid. I think I was, like, in my late teens or early 20s. I was playing the original Dark Souls on PlayStation 3. I lost, like, 500,000 souls or something like that, and I got up and I remember, I got up and I just threw my controller into the tile as hard as I could, and I had a roommate who was a girl, and she got kind of scared when I got mad. Not saying that in a way where I got mad often and she got scared every time. It was just she was there when I smashed that controller, and I could tell she got a little shaken up by that, specifically. That's the only time I actually remember smashing a controller. But maybe I've done it before and I just don't remember. I don't know. Okay, can I check this refrigerator? The refrigerator. No, I cannot. Okay. Now that key is not going anywhere, so locked from the other side. Also, it's not necessary to use this now. Is there a way to drop items? Because if there is, I don't know. Taking mouse into consideration PC games, it's easily over 20, I can tell you that. Now, actually, that's a good point. If we're including mice, like computer mice, I might have done that as well. My memory's a little foggy on that front. Oh god. Is he gonna get up? Power doesn't seem to be turned on. Now I am cool. Yeah, you and me both. I've finally gotten to the point where I can just kind of chill and not get too mad. I still get mad sometimes, don't get me wrong, but like, you know, I don't get anywhere near as frustrated or angry as I used to. Be it video games or anything, really, you know. So that is one thing about getting old, is that you keep yourself in check a little better. At least I do, so I appreciate that. However, that being said, why the fuck can't I drop items when I pick them up? This game's so dumb. Making me angry, pissing me off. No, I am gonna look this up though. So, because how am I gonna get through the game if I can't drop items? Resident Evil Remake. Can I drop items? Okay, so Google Gemini says, in the Resident Evil Remake, you cannot drop items on the ground to free up space. Instead, you must use item boxes found in safe rooms next to typewriters to store weapons, ammo, and keys you don't immediately need. Managing your limited inventory space is a core survival mechanic. Okay, well that last sentence is completely unnecessary. I know that. Duh. But, okay, so item boxes found in safe rooms next to typewriters. Okay. Was there an item box next to the typewriter that I used? Let's find out together. Let's find out together. Emblem of an armor. We will not be using the ink ribbon, not today. Well, not right now, I should say, I guess. Alright, so me, I'm not seeing... an item box anywhere. A picture of two knights striking each other. The short sword has been thrust into the breast of one knight, while the long sword has pierced the head of the other. When the two have run each other through, the path to your destiny will open. Okay. A game you never play at hard mode. Mario Party. Honestly, even at normal or even at easy mode, it can easily fuck you up out of nowhere. So I've got a group of friends that about once a month will come over to my place and we'll play Mario Party 2 for Nintendo 64 on Nintendo Switch Online. I just had them over on Sunday. And it's normally 3 of us and a computer. And we'll sometimes split the computer on easy or normal or hard mode. They like to put it on hard mode because the logic there is that whenever the minigame is a 2v2 minigame, the player who ends up with the computer isn't entirely screwed over. But I think that depends on the minigame, to be honest. Sometimes the computer's on point. Even if he's on whatever difficulty he's on, I think the computer is sometimes on point and sometimes horrible. Like, complete ass. And then you are left with no controller within seconds. That's actually quite understandable. Mario Party is definitely a rage-inducing game. Can't deny that. So I need to find an item box, I guess, because I don't know how else I'm going to pick up that key. Well, actually, that's not true. Yes, I do. I don't like it, but I'm going to do it anyway. Because I don't want to look around for an item box, and I don't want to look up a guide on YouTube. I'll use a guide if I have to, but I have an idea that'll work that does not require it. Alright, so, really quick, I'm just a little curious. The green there's a guy in green and a guy in red here. The guy in green has a long sword that has been driven through the head of the guy in red, and the guy in red is holding a sword, like a short sword, that stabbed the guy in the chest, the green guy in the chest. Trying to get the star at last round. Of course, opponent steps on the switch and Toad switches to Bowser, or you lose all stars on chance time. Yeah. Get the fuck out. Oh, man. Yeah. Mario Party's fucked. I mean, now that, and I mean, my friends are all my age, and we're all in our early 30s, so we laugh about it now whenever it happens. One of our guys just turned 34, and he's like the biggest troll out of all of us. He'll land on Bowser spaces on purpose just to, like, sow chaos in the game. He's that kind of guy, but his favorite spot is chance time. He always goes for chance time. Anyway, the reason I bring up that painting is because this clock has a yellow, it's got a red and a green section on it. And when it says when the two have run each other through, the path to your destiny will open. But it looks like that's already happened. in this painting, so I'm curious what's going on there. Anyway, we have a key to acquire. And I only see one way of getting it. Oh, this is the wrong way. But I'm gonna go this way anyway because I'm trying to remember what's in here. Actually, now that I say that out loud, I think it's just a path. I think it's just a path to the upstairs area, so it's like a bit of a loop, so I'm not interested in that. The noise that was made just now as I entered that room sounded like a crow or a raven, you know, some kind of corvid, so I'm not super worried about that. So we will go this way. Retro says easy mode is okay, but normal and hard, damn. More rigged than the US election 2020. You already know, bro. You already know. Yeah, 2020, man. That was some shit right there, wasn't it? Alright, so boom. We have room for the key now. Will you take the old key? Yes, I will. Locked from the other side. Okay. Let's check some other doors. This game has vibes for Resident Evil Village somehow. Yeah, well, Village, I know people had their beef with it, but 7, 8, and 9 all seem to have done a really good job of going back to the roots of Resident Evil as a series in some way, shape, or form. I did start 7, but I only got like a half hour through it because, to be honest, it was fucking scary. That is like the scariest Resident Evil game that I have ever played. But I'll go back to it and I'll go through it. I think live streaming it will make it a little easier on me, to be honest. Help me to keep myself a little bit more grounded, lighthearted, you know, what have you. It's locked. Emblem of an armor. It's locked from the other side. That's the door with the typewriter. We can go this way again, just in case, I guess. There's 7 of them up there. 7. That's a lot of crows or ravens or whatever you wanna call them. Hear me out. We're gonna check this way. There's an herb here. Let me check the map. I never spotted this door. Okay. There's a suit of armor with a shield. Let's examine it. Death is only the beginning. Would you prefer Silent Hill or Resident Evil in general? I have not played a single Silent Hill game. Wait, that's not true. I did play PT, and that is the scariest video game experience that I've ever had. Now, if you don't know, PT Wait, hold on a sec. You said you haven't played any Silent Hill, or I remember wrong? I probably have said that I've never played any Silent Hill, but that's if we're not including PT. PT was a playable teaser for a Silent Hills video game, but that game got canceled. It was in production at Konami, being led by Hideo Kojima, and it was being worked on with him in collaboration with Guillermo del Toro, starring Norman Reedus. The demo got released on PlayStation 4 digitally, and it stood for playable teaser, and it's fucking scary. They removed it from the PlayStation Store, so you can't really access it conventionally anymore, because Kojima had a falling out with Konami, which I'm sure you're aware of, being a big Metal Gear fan. I know which one you're talking about. It's not an official game, but it's scary as fuck. Yeah, exactly. That shit was terrifying. That is the only taste of Silent Hill I've had. Once I've gotten through all the Resident Evil games, I do plan on eventually live streaming the original Silent Hill 2, not the remake, here on the channel, but that's a long ways off from now, because I think I'm actually going to live stream Dead Space 2 before Silent Hill 2, but after Resident Evil. I'm focusing solely on Resident Evil as far as horror games are concerned, but yeah, just by default, I have to say I prefer Resident Evil just because I haven't really played enough Silent Hill to give it a chance. But yeah, haven't played, but I've seen it. Yeah, so you know. You know. That's some shit right there. Alright, so this is spooky. You got a real heavily spiked shield that is clearly on some sort of track. You got a key in here. May whoever takes this emblem find peace in death. You can't carry any more items. Fair enough. Yeah, you know, it is what it is. There's only so much time to play so many games. And Silent Hill is just one of those games that, or game series that I have not really gotten into yet. Imagine a 12-year-old playing that Silent Hill. Oh my god. Horrible. Just horrible. I was in like my early to mid 20s when that Silent Hills PT demo came out, and even for me that was like, holy shit. That shit was terrifying. Alright, so this was just a door that I hadn't found. It's not like the old key that I found earlier unlocked this door. So we're gonna continue to look around for now. Oh, I've been spotted. Oh, he went down after 2 shots. That's convenient. Oh yeah, this is where I found the golden arrow. Oh, we got 2 doors. I played Silent Hill 1 around 1999 when it came out. Was 11 years old. Fair to say I went to sleep with the light on that night. Yep, that's understandable. That's understandable. I assume, I don't know, but I assume Silent Hill is in general a more scary game franchise to play than Resident Evil. Resident Evil is a little bit more action-packed for the most part. So the map is kind of insinuating that I can drop down in that area that I tried to drop down earlier. What the hell? Oh, I can push that. Yes. Yes, indeed. Now, I don't think I can drop down there. It's like zombies combined with paranormal activity movie. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, you know what? I just realized I have this key, and I have 2 keys, and I haven't really been... Aha! Use the mansion key. But I haven't been using them. Like, I've been looking at these doors that are marked red, and I'm like, oh, that's locked. Don't worry about that then. And it's like, dude, you have keys. You gotta check these locked doors now that you have keys. You frackin' dingus. Oh, hey, you might be able to unlock it using an old key. Use the old key? You used the old key. Yes, I did. Resident Evil is more like an action thriller. Yeah, I agree. That's a good way to put it. Okay, looks like we got more green herbs there. I'll keep that in mind. At least I'll try to. Is there anything more this way? Yes, there is. What about this, like, patio area? Or balcony, I guess I should say. Okay. You unlocked it. It's probably one of those doors that only open from one side. That's my guess. Oh yeah, I see. Okay, so... I have an open slot once again. I used the old key. The mansion key seems to have multiple uses. Emblem of an armor. I am never gonna get over that. That's so funny. You used the mansion key. Okay, here we go. We got a whole damn hallway here. Okay. Emblem of an armor. Emblem of an armor. Will you take the wooden mount? No. No, I will not. Locked from the other side. Once I know what that wooden mount is for, I'll consider it. Okay, we got something on the table here. What is? Will you take the dog whistle? No. I've got 13 shots, so I will not take the handgun magazine. Botany, uses of medicinal herbs. It is a well-known fact that there exist many plants that are credited with medicinal healing powers. Since ancient times, mankind has been healing wounds and diseases using various plants. In this book, we will sample 3 herbs that are a native of the Arklay Mountains and briefly outline each of their medicinal qualities. Each herb has a distinct color and a distinct medicinal quality. Green herb recovers physical strength. Blue herb neutralizes natural toxins. However, the red herb has no real effect by itself. We have found that mixing green and red herbs results in a magnified effect. We will outline the effects of red herbs when mixed with other herbs when we have more data. Meanwhile, feel free to experiment on your own, for true knowledge is best acquired through own experience. Well, to be honest, none of that is news to me personally, but that's okay. Ah! 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 Get away. I don't see any blood pooling. Yep, I knew it. Yeah, I don't think he's getting up after that one. Frickin' hope not, anyway. Alright, let's check the map really quick. Oof. Locked, locked, potentially not locked. Staircase down. I only have 4 shots left. Is that going to be enough for another one around the corner? Am I going to have enough space to... Oh, the zombie that's moaning must be down the stairs. Alright, let's check this door. I only got 4 shots, I gotta keep that in mind. Look at all those herbs. Alright, so this door is supposedly locked. Emblem of a helmet. Okay, so we got 2 greens and a red here. Pretty sure I saw 2 greens, well actually 3 greens in other areas before. So das gut. Das guten. Emblem of an armor. Yeah. I unlocked it. Yes, I did. Yeah, so I bet that... Yeah, here he is. Will this hit him? Yes, it will. Oh, jeez. Alright, back it up. Shit. Okay, just wanted to make sure. You got a lot of herbs out here. Okay. Well, he's taken care of. Let's go get that handgun ammo that I saw earlier. There's no knob on this door, you can't go through. Oh, that's it. That's odd. So that's a one-way door, no matter what, until I find a knob, if there is one to find, to put on that door. Got it. Oh, there's the frackin' weird wood plank. Seems to have no value to me. Alright. Was the ammo through this door? I don't remember. If it wasn't, we're going to be going in a tiny, teeny, tiny circle really quick. I think it was... No, this was a key. But that's the handgun ammo. Will I take the handgun magazine? Yes, I will. That was the dog whistle, that's right. Okay. Interesting. Right. Let's go this way now. This looks like a safe room. No. No. That does not look like a fuel canteen. That looks like a fucking flask. Alright, so here's the safe boxes. Oh. Oh, what? No, hold on. I want my knife. There we go. This is a welcome sight. Holy crap. Now, was there, were there any more ink ribbons in here? Yes, there were. This is good. Okay. What a welcome sight. That was what I really needed, was a damn storage box. The question is, does that storage box have finite space or not? The doorknob looks like it's ready to fall apart. Go through anyway? No. Let's assess the situation first. So, if I go through this door, it stands to reason that it would either lead me through here, here, or here, and if that's the case, it'll take me back to the main room, and if it takes me back to the main room, then it stands to reason that it should allow me to come back through here. So I do think it's safe to go through. Now the thing is, I'm trying to be really conservative with ink ribbons, but I don't want to lose the progress that I've made. I'm happy with the progress I've made. So we are going to spend an ink ribbon, and then we can go through that door. Main thing is I have that storage box now, which is a game changer. I did not realize there was an old key right next to the typewriter. We're going to store that away and then save. Whoa. Try to save from time to time, because in the other Resident Evil game, I remember you couldn't go back and had to start all over again. Yes, you're right, I did have to do that, and I did not like that. That was frustrating. That happened to me a couple times. You're so right. Alright, Slade, Chris, Mansion Dining. Excuse me. East stairs. Okay. In fact, yeah, I think I started to use the dolphin save state system once I got annoyed enough with Zero. Maybe I'll do that here before I can get frustrated, but we'll see. Either way. Ready to fall apart. Go through anyway? Yes. Was it the village? No. Are you asking if it was Resident Evil Village that I was playing? No. If that's what you're asking, no, I was playing Resident Evil 0. But, maybe you're asking something else. I'm not sure, to be honest. Okay, so I hear another Zed. We're gonna check this. I thought I heard it sloshing around. Zero, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We'll check this double door first. See what happens. Okay, I'm gonna check the map now. guess we can go through this door. Same here, I guess we can go through this door. This is a strange room. Oh, free dagger. Will you take the dagger? Yes. Oh, free ink ribbons. Will you take the ink ribbon? Yes. Will you take the shotgun? Yes. Uh-oh. You better stop just standing there and hurry. The door won't open. I didn't know what else to do. I got scared. Alright, now what happens? The door won't budge. Okay. Will you set the shotgun? Yes. I'm just curious what happens if I do that. Like, will I still... Will the same thing happen again? Okay, I gotta check. Was that a one-time thing, or does that happen every time I take the shotgun off of its pressure plates? Or, I don't know what to call them, the pressure hooks. Because I just want to see. It's not like I'd even use the shotgun right now, per se. Just because, like, I just want the weapon, and I wouldn't carry it around with me right now. I would just put it back in the box. Alright, I just want to see. Okay, yeah. Alright, so... we will put the shotgun back and just leave it alone, at least for now. They don't want that shotgun taken away. Maybe that's what the wood plank is for. Low-key, I kind of think it's worth checking. So before I explore too much, let's find out. I just gotta remember where to go. Okay, so can I get through this door even though the knob was about to fall apart or whatever? Okay, seems like it, I guess. And when it says that the doorknob was about to fall apart, is it like, do I have a limited number of uses I can use that door or not, is the question. Now, I'm gonna have to use this door. Here's our wooden mount. Yes. Can I just go back through here? Yes, okay. Low-key, that disclaimer makes me feel quite uneasy. God, I feel like I have to sneeze. Or not. Okay. Will you take the shotgun? Yes. It's not necessary. Use this now. Will you set the shotgun? Nope. Will you set the shotgun? Yes. Alright, well now the wall mount is dead weight, so let's go put it into the storage box. That's a real shame. I was hoping that would be it. I bet the box has a finite amount of spaces, but it's fine. I'm just gonna have to be smarter with what items I try to pick up and... oh, damn it. With what items... I'm gonna have to be smarter with which items I do and do not pick up, I guess. Oh, there is a finite amount, but it's massive. Look at that. This is wonderful. Let's scroll all the way to the top. See what we're dealing with. What if there's just a bunch of stuff at the very top that I could use? Like a rocket launcher. Okay. Amazing. Just amazing. Okay, this is amazing. Yes. Did it just say 0? Yes, it did. Okay. Well, there was a lot of back and forth for nothing to see if I could get the shotgun, but we did get something out of that. The doorknob is broken, you can't pass through. Alright, let's check the map. Let's exit the game. Wait, let's reset the game. Really glad we saved. Okay, slot A. Boom. Because all we really did was, like, you know, fear can't kill you, but... I'm just seeing if I already got the old key. Yes, I did. Okay. Alright, so we can use that door 3 times, it seems. So the priority right now should be to explore as much of the area behind that door as possible, so that by the time the door handle is busted, I have other ways to get in and around all these other areas. So, what's to the right? Oh, God. Okay. Whoa, that was close. There we go. Stay down, Buster. You little shit. It's locked. The Spencer family emblem is carved into the doorknob. It's locked. An emblem of an armor. Okay, what about this door? Oh, this door looks different. Freud was right. We will check the map. Get away! Get away! You little shit. Get away! Get away! You little shit. How you doing? Fine? Okay, cool. 3 shots. There's something written in the indentation. The defiler of the accursed coffin. It's locked. The defiler of the accursed coffin. Who would defile an accursed coffin? You know how disgusting you'd have to be to defile an accursed coffin? Disgusting. Alright, well, I only got 3 shots, but I'm still doing okay on health, and there's more ammo to be found in the safe room. To be honest, I shouldn't have gone that way. The room that won't let me take the shotgun out of it alive. Bastardo. Oh, wait. Give me that dagger. Oh, hey. Give me those ink ribbons. Oh, gosh, I have so many ink ribbons now. I'm so happy. Now that I think about it, I probably don't need to carry these with me if there's always a box by a typewriter. Well, obviously, aside from that first typewriter. Either way, I don't want to use that door again right now. Let's check the map real quick, because we like to be thorough with a capital T. Once again, a capital Alright. Let's check this room. A bathroom. Huh. Looks like the water still works. Hey, at least there's that. Remove the plug. I like how he's kind of just standing there. I mean, I also don't like it because, dude, pull your gun out and kill this guy, but... Okay, pretty sure he's out of ammo. Get him. He ain't getting up from that. Hey, what? Old key. Yay! Whee! Okay. We can move on. We can move on. Right, well, I really don't want to destroy that doorknob. This door should be locked. You might be able to unlock it using an old... Of course I can! You used the old key. I mean, okay. Alright, so, map. I hear the footsteps of something. Let's just calmly walk back inside for now. Oh, there's the dog. Okay. We'll check that room out later, after I've looped around. I will be able to loop around, right? Right. Okay, so we got a moment of truth coming up, you guys. Ah! I knew it! I knew that was gonna happen too! Get off me! I know about that moment too, and I was still scared shitless by it. Get off me! Get off me! Well, the knife's better against the dogs than I expected. Well, we're officially into caution territory. But, please unlock, please unlock. You used the mansion key? There's no further use to its key discard. Yes, okay. That is worth it. That is worth it. That is worth it. That is worth it. Okay. So, we can loop around. We don't have to break that door. We don't have to break that door. I forgot about this statue, to be honest. Woman drawing water. I can draw water. I can't be a woman, though. Okay, let's see. So... I want to explore this outer area. And considering how the knife was doing against the dog, I think I'm just going to go for it right now instead of looping around and using ammo up. I might have to clip that first dog jumping through the window. That was pretty good. Oh yeah, we're going this way, that's right. 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 Will you take the chemical? I guess. Get off me! Okay, so I'm in danger. Will you take the green herb? Yes. Look at all that. Oh, that is low-key super duper worth it. Alright, so combine, use. Get off me. Oh. Did I, huh. A boiler, the humidity has caused it to rust. There's still plenty of kerosene left. Will you take the green herb? Yes. Will you take the red herb? Yes. Alright, so where's this dog gonna jump in from? Okay. Alright, so we have kerosene in that corner that we can probably use the flask, let's call it what it actually is, for. But what would we use it on? That's the question. Either way, let's circle back to the safe room with the box so we can get some ammo. Okay. Mappity. What kind of key do we need here? Emblem of a helmet. I'm trying to remember what was down here. Oh, some spoopy doopy. There are octagonal indentations to the right and left of the door. You know, it's funny, I saw a truck driving by earlier today, IRL, that had the Umbrella Corporation insignia on it, and it actually said Umbrella Corporation. And I'm like, oh, someone's a Resident Evil fan. But it was like a pickup truck. It's like, okay, there's no way that's actually like a real insignia. It's just they're just a fan of the franchise. And they're trying to be subtle about it. But I see you. I see you, honky tonky mafa. Anyway, is this not the room that I pushed the statue down? Yes, it is. Will you take the blue gemstone? Actually, no. I don't think I will. Not right now, anyway. I don't know what it's for. But I wanted to make sure that that was where I would find it. Alright, let's go upstairs. I just meant to look at the painting, to be honest. I forgot there was even a door here. So let's go back. And this is our ticket back to the loop. And thus, the safe room. I just need to remember, okay, so... Emblem of an armor. Pretty sure this other one's also emblem of an armor. There's our wood plank. Now this is a room to a one-way door, but there were some items in here. So I don't see much problem picking these items up right now. Will you take the dog whistle? Yes. A crumpled memo. Today, Sir Spencer told me to hide something where no one could find it. Well, I had this idea. I figured if I could somehow have it protected by a dangerous animal, like the vicious canine that lives here, no one would be able to get near it. As far as I can tell, the mud is always hanging around the second floor balcony on the west side of the terrace, and he ought to come running at the sound of a dog whistle. This is where you come in. The thing is, I reckon you're the only person that can get near that damn dog without risking a serious mauling, which means only you can put this collar on him. The object that Sir Spencer wants hidden is concealed inside. You're the only person I can trust this with. Of course, you'll get something out of it as well. Remember that certain item you've always wanted to get hold of? Well, in exchange for your services, I might just be able to get it for you. This could work out well for both of us. John Tolman. No plans to use that right now. I'll tell you that. Okay, alright, okay. Alright, okay. Map. I'm trying to remember what's in this room. Well, while we're here, we might as well check. Emblem of an armor. Low-key, that hallway that I just went through is the one I would have guessed the dog would have jumped through the window of. Oh yeah, we got a bunch more herbs here. So 2 green, 1 red, and we got another red in that corner patio area. Emblem of a helmet here. Okay. Good to know, good to know. I will keep this in mind. Another green herb here. Okay. Well, I got a lot of ribbons, so we can go ahead and save really quick. And to be honest, even if I run out of ribbons, I can always just use the Dolphin emulator save system. So, it's fine, it's fine. Okay. I'm already regretting bringing that extra handgun ammo, so I'm gonna put it back. In fact, let's go ahead and pick this up really quick. Yes. We'll start gathering resources, putting them in the safe, because why not? Yes. Yes. I guess we can leave that one here for now. But we're not going to. Okay. Okay. We're gonna go hit that corner patio again. But we are gonna go the long way because I don't want to break that door. I want to be able to use that door if I absolutely have to. Just plain conservatively, I guess, because that's what you do in Resident Evil games. So I've beaten 0, 4, 5, 6, 2. So this is my 6th Resident Evil game, technically. Now, out of those, the only one that really strayed way too far from its roots, ultimately was 6. It was the game that necessitated a reboot in the first place, which is what 7 acted as. But other than 6, pretty much other... oh, I also played Revelations. Not Revelations 2. I mean, I played it, but I didn't beat it. But I beat Revelations 1. So I've beaten 6 Resident Evil games. Now, if you include remakes, like I beat the remake for 4 and the original for 4, then that's 7, and this will be 8. So yeah, I'm not like a super fan, but I've beaten my fair share of Resident Evil games, I would say. But it ain't enough, which is why we're here. Fucking dogs. Scared the crap out of me. Aha! Yes. Didn't expect to find more ammo there, but hey, there you go. Worth it. Worth it. It just looked like you could push it. Every time this angle shows up, I think it's about to be a cutscene. It throws me off. Now, there was another dog out here, so be ready to fuck shit up if you need to, Chris Redfield. There he is! Isn't there, Dude, you shot his face off. I could have sworn there was supposed to be another... Yes, there is. Okay, yeah. Here we go. Will you take the red herb? I sure will. Refill your fuel canteen. My canteen is already full. Okay, so there's still two more here. 2 more units of kerosene. So, we ain't done with this area just yet. Potentially. Potentially. Now, I'm still in the fine territory, even though I got bit by the doggo. Which is good. Now, I think... I can use that door if I'm going this direction. Like, I think one side of the door is busted, but the other one's not. So I think I can go through it and be okay. I think. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Because if it were going to get damage from this side, the disclaimer would pop up, I think. You know? So that's my opinion on that. Okay. Whoops. I guess I can keep the ammo for now. Well, actually, before I decide that, let's find out where we're going, right? Where are we going? Well, I don't want to use this door right now, so let's just rule that out of the picture. Armor, helmet, armor, armor. Yeah, well, you know, let's just... I guess I was kind of deciding, like, do I want this ammo or not? That's why I looked at the map. But let's just say yes for now. There's still plenty of green herbs that I have not put in the safe box. So I don't want to bring any more healing items with me. I think I emptied out that other room. I'm pretty sure I did, in fact. But we're going to go for about another half hour. Then I'll use one final ink ribbon, do the outro, and wrap things up here. Alright, I lied. We're going to take the wooden mount. And we're going to put that in the safe box. I don't like the safe box system, to be honest. I wish I could just drop shit on the ground. That was kind of my preference, because the items would show up on the map when you did that in Resident Evil 0, but whatever, work with what you got. Because look at how much space we have. Alright, we have over 100 spaces. That's all I need to know. Almost 200 from what it looked like. I did not expect to have that much space in the item box, to be honest. Oh, we're not going that way. We're going this way. I guess I should be carrying an old key or some kind of key with me. Yeah, I guess the old key is the only type of key I have right now, because the mansion key gave me the option to discard it. It was like, hey, you can't use this anymore, do you want to discard it? So I guess, yeah, the old key is the only one I really have access to using. But when a door could use an old key, it tells you, so... Okay, so... This door is a no-go in the sense where it's like, yeah, I don't really see much need to use it. This is the room with the creepy coffin and the 4 statues with seeing and smelling and tasting or speaking no evil or whatever the fuck. I don't know what that is. We do have another typewriter here, and we've got the blue gem here. I don't remember what's in here, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, geez, I don't really know what to do. I guess right now my objective would be to find a door that needs an old key. I guess. An emblem of an armor. You know, maybe the emblem that I have in the safe would be of some help here. Or at least for some of those doors, I don't know. Alright, well, I'm kind of thinking I should probably bring that with me. The emblem. Because that might be the armor emblem. And if it is, there's like 7 doors I can go through right now. Okay, maybe not 7, but... Well, maybe 7, yeah. I don't know. Maybe. Will you take the blue gemstone? Yes. So let's drop the blue gemstone in the safe, take the emblem out, and test it on some of those armor doors. Or should I say, some of those N armor doors. Oh, I think I'm so funny. Okay. Emblem of an armor. So that's one. That's 2 and 3, I'm presuming. I think down that hallway is the emblem of a helmet, not of an armor. How am I on health? I'm fine, okay. Let's examine this. It's galled all around the outer edges due to frequent fitting. That doesn't really look like an armor, though, right? Well, I guess there's a shield there. That could be a poor translation. It's worth a try. I feel like I might have tried it earlier, but whatever. We don't have to go very far to find out for sure. I have to pee. Oh, I could have just been pressing Z to open up the map this whole time. I'm glad I tried that. It's locked. An emblem of an armor. Okay, well, now we know. Do I want to put the armor emblem back? I kind of don't think I want to put it back. Kind of think I don't want to put it back. It's not necessary to use this now. Lighter. Was there anywhere I could use the lighter? Alright, well, whatever. I guess we're kind of back to square one, where we just have to look around for a little while. I've got a lot of ammo and I'm at full health, so there is that. I would like a recap on where the... Like, there were a bunch of green herbs in one room, and I'm trying to remember where they were, but... Use the store for now. I gotta start remembering to use Z for the map. Locked from the other side. Okay. Locked. Emblem of an armor. That's 4. Elevator inaccessible from this floor. I'm surprised at how many of the doors have unique looks to them. Power doesn't seem to be turned on. Okay. Alright, well, let's get out of here. Gross, disgusting kitchen, repulsive. Haha. No, I already checked that. Alright, let's go these way. All the Corvids, that's right. All 6 of them just hanging out up there. Totally normal. Okay, I sort of remember this. Oh, here's a green herb. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick it up. Yeah. So we got that, so that's good. Oh yeah, the fucking armor room. That's right. Oh, yeah, and I didn't have room to take this key earlier. Okay, well. Let's do this. I'll be right back. I want to use the bathroom. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I've been holding that in for a while. Whee! Oh, right. Okay. No, I do not want to stop the current emulation. Emulation, save state to file? No, emulation save to, wait, selected slot 1, emulation save state to selected slot. And now we're back here. Hold on a sec. Full screen, there we go. Okay. Will you take the mansion key? Yes. Those big old blades. You are dead. Okay, well. No, but load state from selected slot, full screen. Okay, well, now we know for a fact it's locked. Emblem of a helmet. Okay, so death is the true essence of bliss. Death is everything. May whoever takes this emblem find peace in death. Alright, so the problem is he just stands there when this happens, and when this happens, and when that happens. Emblem of an armor. Emblem of an armor! That's the armor key! Don't hurt me. Okay. Load state from selected slot, full screen. Okay. Hey, that's not full screen. Full screen, baby. Alright, so, that key would be really helpful to have. Opens up a lot of the game. So if we take a look, so this door is for the helmet key though, not the armor key. Hey, what's this one say? Death is only the beginning. Death is only the beginning. Death is the key to everything. Death is bliss. Death is the true key to bliss. Yeah, something like that. I don't think there's any puzzle going on with those. But let's look around a little more, I suppose. Alright, locked from the other side. Hold on a sec. Locked from the other side. I haven't unlocked that yet, but I have access to it, don't I? Let's find out. Also an other side lock. Okay, fine. They do such a good job at making doors look scary. I hear a zombie, you guys. Let's not fight that zombie just yet, because I want a recap on what is out here. Were there any herbs out here? Yeah, see, look at these. There are green herbs growing here, but there's only enough for a few uses. Use them? No. Okay, so we cannot pick these up, but we can use them on the spot. Now, we're mostly just here to see if there's any items that I missed, or couldn't carry at the time. It doesn't look like it, really. We'll go back, using this route over here. Okay. We will go to face the zombie now. Well, I say now, but I mean soon. As soon as we can at least see where the damn thing is. Is it you? It's you! Oh, there's more than one. Okay, so the auto aim is on. I do not appreciate that. Alright, well that one's dead. And this one's dead. Alright, so... it's locked. Emblem of a helmet. This one should just unlock. You unlocked it. Yay! Alright, well let's use it really quick. Dirty door. Alright, now then, we can go down these stairs. Where will they lead? It's a mystery. It's a mystery. I do have one idea of how to get that armor key, but I'm not positive it'll work. Should be enough. Just wanted to make sure that thing was dead, but I wouldn't count on it entirely. Could get up and walk around and wander about when I'm gone. Another safe room. Alright, well we got an important test here. Do the safe boxes connect? Will I find all my stuff in here? Yay! This is wonderful. Well, we don't need you. Don't really need you either, to be honest. Hear me out. We could use that in a moment, maybe. So, we found ourselves another safe room, huh? How about that? Alright, we've only got a few more minutes remaining, so I do think I will spend that time testing something out. Not necessary to use this now. Okay. Alright, so do you want to stop? No. Emulation, save state to selected slot. Back to full screen. Will you take the mansion key? Yes. It's not necessary to use this now. Well, I didn't see that coming. Interesting. It's not necessary to use this now. Ah! It's not necessary to use this now. Agree to disagree. It's not necessary to use this now. Ow. How am I doing? Fine. Ow. Okay. Well, I was hoping that I could use like the wood plank to... Hold on a sec. Load state, full screen. To block it, but... Dude, there's gotta be a use for this fucking silly wooden mount. Somewhere. But I don't know where. Okay, well, either way. We'll go ahead and wrap it up as soon as I put this wooden mount back where it belongs and save. Using an ink ribbon. want that damn key. Whoops. I've been doing that a bunch. Yes. Slot A. Yes. I do think my experience with Resident Evil 0 was making this a little bit more of a easy breezy dealio for me, which is nice. But, yeah. We'll wrap it up there. Okay, so this has been part 1 of the Resident Evil remake on Level 11 Live. I guess I can do some impressions, first impressions really quick. So far so good. It's definitely feels like 0, which I came to expect for sure. I still have questions about how the whole Chris Redfield, Jill Valentine thing works. Like, are they separate playthroughs, or do they conjoin at one point? What's the deal there? Oh, that solved a puzzle for me. I gotta keep that in mind. Alright, well, next time I'll be sure to get whatever that item is, and yeah, we'll see how helpful it is. Alright. Thank you, everyone, for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing, and we will see you all next time. Until then, keep leveling up, everyone. Take care. And, by the way, shout out to both Retro Video Games and Extinct Opinion for stopping by and saying hello. And we will see you all next time. Until then, keep leveling up, everyone, and take care.